Trump's not ever going to become president, right? Right. To which Mr. Strzok said, quote, no, he won't. We will stop it. That's the Peter Strzok and Lisa Page I'm talking about.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down a story that's been shaking up headlines lately. It involves two former FBI employees you've probably heard of, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. Their names were plastered all over the news a few years back, but now they're back in the spotlight due to some hefty legal settlements. $1.2 million for Strzok and $800,000 for Page. That's right, $2 million in total. What led to these settlements? Why does this matter now? And what exactly went down between Senator Kennedy and the FBI Deputy Director in that heated Senate hearing? Stick around, because this is a breakdown you don't want to miss. Peter Strzok was once a top counterintelligence agent at the FBI, and Lisa Page worked as an FBI lawyer. The two of them found themselves at the center of a political firestorm after their private text messages were leaked. You might remember the infamous texts where they were, let's just say, not big fans of Donald Trump. These messages were seen as evidence of political bias, leading to a media frenzy and serious allegations against the FBI. Eventually, both of them lost their jobs. But that wasn't the end of the story. Both Strzok and Page sued the Department of Justice, claiming the leak of their messages was an effort to push a false narrative about them. Fast forward to now, and we have two big settlements. But the question still remains, who approved these settlements? This brings us to the Senate hearing where Senator John Kennedy didn't hold back. He grilled FBI Deputy Director Paul Abate over these settlements, asking the tough questions we all want answers to. Kennedy demanded to know if anyone at the FBI signed off on these payouts. Was it FBI Director Chris Wray? Was it the Department of Justice alone? Abate clarified that to his knowledge neither he nor Director Wray had anything to do with approving the payments. But that didn't satisfy Kennedy. He wanted more. He wanted specifics on who exactly signed off on these settlements. Kennedy even questioned whether Attorney General Merrick Garland had a hand in it. But Abate kept redirecting, stating that the Department of Justice was in charge.
Did the FBI just settle two lawsuits, one wholly, one in part, in which the FBI agreed to give Peter Strzok $1.2 million and Ms. Lisa Page $800,000?
It's my understanding, Senator, that the Department of Justice was involved in that, not the FBI.
The FBI had nothing to do with it?
There may have been consultation with our general counsel's office, but...
Does the FBI have to sign off on it?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't believe so, but I would want to confirm that.
I would like you to, this would be the same Lisa Page who said to Mr. Strzok, quote, Trump's not ever going to become president, right? Right. To which Mr. Strzok said, quote, no, he won't. We will stop it. That's the Peter Strzok and Lisa Page I'm talking about. I need to know if the FBI signed off on this lawsuit.
We will get that answer for you, Senator.
And then I need to know who signed off on it. Did you sign off on it?
I absolutely did not and would never sign off on something like that.
Did Chris Wray sign off on it, the settlement?
I don't believe he did.
Okay. You don't know what?
Nor do I think you would have.
You need to let me know who signed off on this, if anyone at the FBI. So it was Merrick Garland who agreed to do this. Is that right?
Senator, I do not know.
Well, hell, somebody had to agree to it. I've settled a lawsuit before. The client's got to agree to it. You're the client.
Understood. Right. I'm gonna direct in to the Department of Justice to answer those questions.
Get me that information if you would.
Kennedy's frustration was clear, and frankly, it's understandable. These settlements didn't just involve small amounts of money. We're talking about $2 million. And it's all tied back to two of the most controversial figures in recent FBI history. With so much money at stake and accusations of political bias still swirling, it's no wonder people are demanding more transparency. So where does that leave us? Well, the $2 million settlement is just one piece of the puzzle. There are still a lot of questions about who signed off on it, and whether or not we'll ever get the full story remains to be seen. What we do know is that Senator Kennedy is pushing hard for answers, and the Department of Justice will have to come forward with more information. This story is far from over, and you can bet we'll be hearing more about it in the coming weeks. I'll be keeping an eye on any new developments and sharing updates as soon as they come in. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and of course don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into stories like this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.